Hey, Queen Emma,
Yes, Kylie?
do you ever lie awake at night thinking about More Shit Monday?
Only every night of my life.
Okay, good. I thought I was the only one. More Shit Monday is presented by Uber Eats. Order Sephora on Uber Eats today. I recently saw a clip of you saying that a producer originally told you not to take the part in Scary Movie.
Yeah.
Did you ever question it yourself? Also, have you ever since driven it back to that producer and just hit him with?
I know, with the double up. No, I haven't. I did not consider it because I was like, I don't think that I was necessarily thinking about outcomes. It was just funny. And I was like, it's really funny. And he felt like it was going to be, it was going to pigeonhole me. And I felt like, but it's funny. And, we haven't seen it and it's going to be a great parody and it'll be a great audience who's going to watch it. I will say, after I made the second one, there were some very sweet young boys who came quoting it. And then I was like, oh boy, this is what I'm putting out into the world. But I don't think I never really thought of it wasn't that strategic. I just laughed. If I laugh, I think other people could have a chance of laughing. So it was just fun for me.
And which of the Scary Movies is your personal favorite?
It's not that I have a favorite. The first one is certainly the most special. It was the first time I did it. It was the first time I got to work with the Wayans. I was working with Keenan. And the movie in and of itself had no pressure. There was it was like it's like Anna, I had met Anna Faris on that movie. We became friends. So I think probably the first one because it was so simple. I don't even think we had they anticipated a big release. We were supposed to just, it kind of took a life of its own. So that was kind of exciting because I didn't find out I had the part until like 4 days before.
That has to be, that's a really interesting point that once the first one comes out, there is no expectation, right? There is no precedent that it's hilarious. And so the next few movies were probably a degree of pressure to deliver on that same level.
Yeah, I think definitely, studios they're like, oh, wait, we could make more. You know what I mean? I think studios have their own feelings and then that kind of, goes into a different level of pressure. So I think it is different. You know what I mean? I think we shot the first one in Vancouver on a little thing. So it was fun. I think it was the first time I had gone away and been a part of something that was run of picture. I had a double wagon and not like a honey wagon. So, all those things are really special when you're starting because you're like, wow. So it was great.
Now, it's mid-September, so I feel like it's reasonable time to start the conversation. Scary movies in general, horror movies. Are you into them?
I like horror movies. I do.
So that makes it even more of a good fit.
It does. I can't say I see them like I used to. Like by the time we did Scary Movie, I think I had seen I Know What You Did Last Summer. I'd seen Screams. I had seen pretty much all of the movies we spoofed. I don't have the time to go and see as many as I want to see now. Right? I'm sure you don't.
I feel the exact same way.
But for you, on December, I don't even remember, 19th, I am a voice in the SpongeBob movie. If your kids watch SpongeBob.
Perfect. SpongeBob is one of those shows that we enjoy in our house because it's not like melting mom and dad's brain. Right. You know what I mean? Like it's nostalgic for us. Yeah. So it feels good to continue on the like, hey, isn't this funny?
Yes.
And our kids love it.
And the movie's so cute. And so,
Okay, we'll check that out. December.
I think December 19th or 18th. Something.
Perfect. We will keep an eye out for that. I always joke around that there's like this phrase, there are so many places that I end up that I have no business being. It's like right now, talking to you. Mm-hmm. I have no business, but here we are. Mm-hmm. And so is there any time that you have had a moment where you felt like, I have no business being here. This is so cool?
I think I have so many moments like that. You know what I mean? I think for me, it's all still like, I think I've met with people, I've had conversations. Just like you, because, your life, I don't know that it was necessarily planned. It kind of unfolds, right? in certain ways. I mean, you have an idea of what it would be, but I think, I mean, certainly the Oscars is one of them. I think, I mean, for sure the Oscars, but also when I hosted the BET Awards, I was like, what am I doing? I don't think, sometimes you don't realize the enormity of something until you stand on the stage and you're like, but then I'm like, fuck, I can't, it's too late. I can't get out of it. How did I say yes to this? I think a lot of times. Yeah, I think.
How do I bail out?
How do I bail out? I mean, I felt that when I was at the White House hosting the Obama farewell dinner. That was another thing too. I think I've had so many moments where I've just been in places with people that I wouldn't have expected. That has been the most delicious surprise.
I was going to say, I feel like there are these beautiful grounding moments of
Mhm.
like that you still like, even to hear that you've had like recent times where you like ran into Brad Pitt and saw him, and to still have those moments of like, wow, what you have accomplished, where you have gotten yourself, your hard work has put you in rooms with people that like are also incredibly accomplished. And obviously you have done the legwork to belong in those rooms, but it's still kind of cool to have that moment.
It is. Yeah, I think when I was, the Dalai Lama, there's so many.
Oh my gosh.
I know. When we had, I was like, wow, I'm having dinner with the Dalai Lama. It was for his 80th birthday, but it was great.
I love hearing best advice that my guests have received. So is there a piece of advice for the entertainment industry that you have gotten that sticks with you?
Oh my goodness. Maybe not verbatim, but I think the best piece of advice I've gotten, when I didn't get a part or something, you felt like it was the end of something. Like, oh my God, your career was going to be set up by this one job. But I think long and steady wins the race. I think somebody taught me that. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. You don't have to, it doesn't have to happen. Everyone's journey is different. But I think probably just the idea of having like ease around it and enjoying it. I remember feeling like, are you having fun? And I have fun. I will say everyone on this film specifically, watching Paul, watching Leo, Benice, Sean, I feel like they still enjoy it. I think that's probably the key. Finding joy.
That must have made for a really great set.
It did.